one up, it's time to drive. Watch the racetrack come alive. RIMBA Racers make the bands, zooming round the laps to get to the end. Some will win and some will lose. Got to drive, no time to cruise. RIMBA Racers flying fast, no one wants to be last. See you at the starting line. See you at the starting line.
Mika? What's going on here?
Isn't it obvious? She's
Whoa. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation why she's here.
Oh, yes. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation why she's placed a tracking device on me, disabled my security, hacked into my systems, and broke into my room.
Milo, let her explain. Mika?
I can't.
Can't what?
I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back! Don't think you can just...
Let her go, Milo.
But...
What was she doing anyway? Anything valuable in there?
Oh, nothing of real importance. Just a few of my prototype inventions, access to all of my private data, and oh yeah, King's black box.
What?
Good. Still there.
What's it doing here? You told me you had it stashed away in a safe place.
This is the safest place I can think of.
Well, that seems to have worked out beautifully.
Listen here.
Calm down, guys.
King.
Huh?
King. A while back, I saw them talking together. I knew something didn't feel right about that. Maybe that might be a good place to start.
Wonderful. You guys do that. Meanwhile, I'll check if anything's been tampered with, or worse. Tamira's not going to be happy about this.
Off for another play date with the lizard, Tammy? Or is it a slumber party this time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No need to play coy with me, girl. I know you've been sneaking off to his room every now and then.
What I do is none of your business. Keep it that way, if you know what's good for you.
Pumpkin, unless you can back up all that big talk, don't make threats that you can't keep. So watch what you say, if you know what's good for you. Better not keep Milo waiting. I'm sure you've got a whole romantic evening to get to. Unless you two are planning another break-in, that is. Who knows what you crazy kids are up to these days? Ta-ta!
Rick, it's me. We've got a problem. A big one.
What?
Mika has to be under some kind of mind control. Maybe King brainwashed her or hypnotized her into doing something for him.
That's just ridiculous.
What if she's some sort of evil clone, and King has the real Mika locked up somewhere while evil Mika is up to all sorts of trouble?
Ugh, this is exactly why you shouldn't stay up all night watching those cheesy movies.
Well, have you got a better explanation for what happened?
Of course I do. Blackmail. King probably has something on Mika, and he's using it to force her to do things for him.
Okay, that's pretty good. Much more likely than the evil clone thing.
We're here. Let's hope King's in a talking mood.
Mr. King, Tag and Chief Miles are here to see you.
I'll see to them. Well, this is an unusual hour for a social call. If I had known that it...
We didn't come here to chat, King.
We're here to talk about Mika.
What about Mika? Is she still sour at Crom for taking her out of the race?
Enough with the games, King. You know what we're talking about.
I knew it was only a matter of time before you discovered her side activities. Her luck was bound to run out sometime. I just thought she was better at covering her tracks.
You two-faced snake. You promised you wouldn't play dirty.
Watch your tone, boy.
What have you got on her, King? Why is she working for you?
Working for me? I have nothing to do with her orders. You think I'm thrilled that my bosses place more trust in her than in me?
Your bosses?
I have nothing to do with Mika. You want answers? Go ask her yourself. Keep your boy on a leash.
Come on, Tag. Let's go.
We got it all wrong. Mika isn't working for King. She's working for his bosses.
After we stole the black box, King did mention that he answers to people.
The ringmasters.
I think it's time to call Rick.
I think you're right. Of all people, why Mika?
Hold up, coming through. Mika? Well, ain't that a coincidence? I was just thinking about you. I don't recall you being this sulky all the time. Sure, I know that last race was a complete mess, but that doesn't mean
Will you please stop doing that? Drop the act. What do you want?
The package, was it delivered?
Yes, and activated.
Excellent. Any trouble?
No, none at all.
Well done, then. So, how long are you gonna stay mad at me? It was a long time ago. Can't you just let it go?
Let it go? I will never, ever forgive you for what you did to me.
Whoa! Oh, come on, girl. I was only kidding. You know I wouldn't. Hey! Hi there, folks.
And among the hottest highlights from last week was the lovers' spat between Pike and Mika. Rumors about their well-hidden relationship have been the top trending topics on Squealer.
Milo, can you believe all that stuff?
I've been too busy turning that room upside down to be concerned with trivial TV gossip.
Hey, I did offer to help you out.
1, you wouldn't know what to look for. 2, you wouldn't know how to look for it. And 3, you'd only get in my way.
All right, I get it. I spent the whole of last week trying to look for her. It's like she just vanished.
That's a shame. I would have liked to know why she planted this in my room.
This is all you found? What is it?
A simple system scrambler. Can't imagine why it's so big, though. I could have built a better one in my sleep.
Yo. Uh-huh. What, right now? All right, got it. That was Tag. He wants to meet us at his garage. Says it's important. Well, maybe if you just told me what to do, it wouldn't have taken a whole week to search for... Oh. Hey, Tamira. Didn't expect you to be here, too.
Are we all here? Good. Tamira, make sure the door's locked. Milo, do a sweep for listening devices, just in case.
Tag? What's up with all this cloak and dagger stuff?
There's someone I'd like you to meet. Guys, meet my father.
But that's Rick the Ripper. 3-time champion of 4 different racing tournaments. The terror on the track, the drive shaft dagger. But you're dead.
All true, except that last part.
How did you even get on board? Past all the security?
I've spent the last 14 years learning to be invisible. I've picked up a few tricks from living in the shadows.
You smuggled him here in a box, didn't you?
You don't look too surprised, Milo.
It makes sense. They never found a body. But how do we know you are who you say you are? I should run a test just to make sure you're not...
An alien?
An imposter, you nitwit.
Trust me, it's him all right. Sorry about this one. Not exactly the most trusting person, given the circumstances.
Yes, your friend, Mika, the ringmaster spy.
The what for the who?
After everything that's happened, it's only fair you guys know the whole story. Who we're really up against. Tell them everything.
So this Smythe character, he messed with your race car after you rejected the offer from these ringmasters?
And King took my place as the figurehead they were looking for. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a part in my accident as well.
And the Ringmasters have been running this game ever since.
So who are these Ringmasters?
That's a riddle I've been trying to solve for 14 years. Tamira?
For months, Milo and I have been working on that. There's specific information on the Ringmasters in the black box. However, someone corrupted the data just before we started the decryption process.
Mika. She messed with the box, so we wouldn't be able to find out about them.
And she did a good job of that. We've made no progress on accessing those files.
So, wait a minute. All this time, you guys kept me in the dark about all this? The Ringmasters, Rick, everybody knew?
I didn't know about Rick.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better! Any other bombshells you guys want to clue me in on?
Actually, it gets worse. Vix knows about the RGP headquarters break-in. Nobody knows about that except us.
And King.
That got me to digging up more info on these new rookies. Had to go through some of my underground contacts. And you're not gonna like what I found. The RGP specifically chose them to race in this season. But these new rookies aren't just random nobodies. Turns out, each of them already have a reputation over the years in the criminal underworld. Vix, she's also known by another name, the Collector. When there's a debt that's overdue, she's the one who gets sent out. From what I've heard, it usually ends with them paying up more than what they owed. Zeno's been around much longer. When it comes to illegal, black market tech, that's the guy to see. And for anyone looking to start some trouble, he's got the hookup to the best and worst tools for the job.
What about that other guy, Pike?
He's the one that worries me. Most were too scared to even talk about him. Within a few short years, he took over the biggest crime syndicates. It takes a special kind of ruthlessness and strategy to do something like that. I don't know what they're here for, but whatever it is, it can't be good.
Who would have thought? The RGP is in cahoots with the criminal underworld.
I guess that also answers who came up with this thing.
That probably means Mika's mixed up with them as well.
And to think we put an end to this last season. What kind of mess have we gotten ourselves into this time?
We might have taken the scenic route, but we finally arrived at the location for this week's race. The Mezatalie Ruins!
Finally! The Mezatalie were one of the earliest civilizations known to regularly host racing events among their people. This jungle contains the only traces left of their proud empire. The dedicated employees of RGP Engineering have repurposed and reconstructed these ancient grounds into an amazing venue for a thrilling race. This majestic construct is one of two identical structures, the starting line and finish line of this week's race. The actual racetrack is an underground passage connecting the two.
Let's see how our racers are faring at the starting line.
Well, well, look who's here. And here I thought she disappeared into thin air.
Watch your tails on this one, guys. Anything could happen.
Fresh from his last win, is ahead of the pack. Will he be able to pull off 2 in a row?
Oh, come on!
I guess it's not to be. After the last race, nobody's in the mood for being left behind today.
Whoa, rad!
Tag, enjoy the scenery later.
It looks like the competitive spirits enshrined within these halls are getting to our racers.
Miles, does that exit lead to the finish line?
That's what it says here.
Doesn't all this seem a bit too easy?
Just what I was thinking. Stay alert. Too easy, huh?
Me and my big mouth.
Welcome back, folks. For of you who've just tuned in, we are at the temple core of the Mezatalie ruins. The racers will have to make their way through this amazing labyrinth, looking for the cavern exit that will lead them to the finish line. Smart move from Pike. He just tripled his chances of finding his way out of here.
Ribbit.
Hey, not fair! What's going on?
Oh! Did we forget to mention that the labyrinth constantly changes?
This is nuts! How are we gonna find our way through this thing?
Just keep moving.
That's why he's called the Ace, folks. His wings may be clipped in these tight spaces, but that isn't slowing him down one bit. And Vix drives Tamira up the wall by driving right through one. Oh, no, you don't.
Hey! Quit it!
Not so nice when a friend turns on you, is it?
I said quit it!
Ha ha ha! And that's why you don't get in the ring with a fox who knows how to box. Whoa, that was too close. Could be the last one, folks. The racers are getting nearer to the other side.
Not again!
You're almost there, Tag. Keep it up.
And it's the Cerberus. Pike is the first racer to make it out. The Daisy Doll and the Lunar Shadow are right on Pike's tail.
I told you I was here to beat you!
And like I said, better racers than you have tried.
This is it, folks. We're down to the wire. Which of these three races will take the top spot? He did it! The die is cast. The cookie is crumbled. Pike takes the win, with Tamira barely edging out Vix for second place. What an exhilarating race! And the best part? This time, everybody made it through to the end. How about that?
Almost.
Huh? What do you mean, almost everybody?
Hello? Anybody? Hello?
leaving already?
You know I can't stay here.
This isn't right. You'd think that after 14 years of being apart, we could afford to spend more time together.
You have the Ringmasters to thank for that. They took that life away from both of us, Tag. We'll never be able to have that until this thing is over.
So where are you headed now?
Following up on a few leads on the Ringmasters. Tag, this friend of yours, Mika, she holds all the answers. She's the key to the riddle.
I understand. I'll see what I can do.
Watch yourself, kid.
I know. Take care, Dad.
This box ain't gonna fill itself, you know.
Can't I at least stuff a pillow in there?
Thought I'd find you here. You know, it's kind of weird, but that last race reminds me of our first one together.
The rock quarry?
That's the one. You were in trouble when that boulder was coming down, and I pushed it away.
Right in front of Milo. No wonder it took us so long to be friends.
Is that what we are? I keep thinking back to that time I was in the hospital last season. They said you never left my bedside. I can't help but wonder, were you watching over me? Or, you know, watching me?
Sonny,
And why do we hang out? Is it just so that you can keep tabs on Tag and Milo? See what we're up to so you can rat us out to your bosses?
How do you know about...
You're not the only one with secrets, Mika. And you know, I was fine with that. Friends are allowed to keep things to themselves. But friends don't lie to each other. I don't know who or what you're mixed up with, Mika, but if you ever do anything to hurt me or my friends, just stay away from me. Don't count on my help anymore.